He only has one thing that might stop Paul, and it's a storm. And so even though it didn't work on Jesus, maybe it will work on Paul. And he sent the storm to stop him. Because if Paul gets to Rome, it won't matter what the chief priest said. It won't matter what the Sadducees said. It won't matter what the Pharisees said. If Paul gets to Rome, then the epicenter of the church will shift and the gospel will break out all over the world and people will be set free and delivered and healed. And for God's sake, he can't let him get to Rome. So he sent a storm. He didn't send a storm because he didn't like Paul. He didn't send a storm because Paul is afraid of storms. Paul had been shipwrecked 3 times, left for dead. Paul had been stoned. Paul had been to hell and back. Paul wasn't no imp. He wasn't no wimp. He wasn't somebody who would run from some thunder. He sent the storm to shut him down. He was after his destination, not his comfort. Hear me when I tell you, the enemy isn't trying to disrupt your comfort. He's trying to shut down your destination. Because he knows if you get to the place that God has ordained for you to get, that people's yokes will be broken, bondages will be destroyed, the captives will be set free, the bound will be loose. Somebody stretch out and say, I gotta get there. I gotta get there. I got to get there. Come hell or high water, I got to get there. I'm tired, but I gotta get there. I'm sick, but I gotta get there. I'm old, but I gotta get there. I'm weak, but I gotta get there. I'm lonely, but I gotta get there. I'm unloved, but I gotta get there. They don't like me, but I gotta get there. Can I preach on a little further? And so the Bible says Paul had warned them about the storm. He had prophesied about the storm. They wouldn't listen to him. And now they're in it because they wouldn't listen to him. And they are sending him to Rome because they are God, but of Caesar. Isn't it funny how God will use your enemies to protect you? I'm almost done. And they were sensing in the text that they were almost there. Now this is an arduous, difficult, complicated task, because how you act when you're almost there is totally different from how you act when you're just getting started. You handle things a little bit differently because there's a thin line between being almost crashing. Most car accidents happen within a few miles of home. Just when you're almost there, that's when it hits you. Horrible place and try to take you out. If you learn this, you will glory in tribulation. Because if you can learn what I'm teaching you, the storm is an indicator that you're almost there. Somebody that's got some faith in the room, just say, I'm almost there. Yeah, I'm almost. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. I would have fainted, but I'm almost there. I would have given up, but I'm almost there. I would have walked away, but I'm almost there. I would have quit the job, but I'm almost there. I would have given up the business, but I'm almost there. I would have let you have my position, but I'm almost there. I got too much in it. I got too much skin in the game. I worked too hard. I sweated too long. I fought too much to get to this level and let you stare me down and make me give up my stuff. I don't care how you look at me. I don't care how you roll your eyes at me. I don't care how you talk about me. I don't care what you say about me. Don't you understand I'm almost there? And if I handle these next few months right, I'm gonna step into a pressed down, shaken together, running over supernatural miracle. I need about 30 seconds of crazy praise that'll rise up in this house. Rise it up! Rise it up! 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 Rise it up! I gotta be careful how I handle these next few steps because I'm almost there. I gotta watch out a little bit more than I used to have to watch out because I'm almost there. I can't afford to trip up right now because I'm too close to my promise. I'm too close to my breakthrough. I'm too close to my deliverance. I'm too close to my healing. I'm almost there. And when they figured that they were about 15 furlongs from the bottom of the ocean, they began to think about, if we get too close to the shore, we might hit underground obstacles that would cause the boat to sink. And so they dropped their anchors. Yeah, the reason they dropped their anchors is an attempt to stabilize their surroundings.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And you want your surroundings to be stabilized so you can exit your boat with class. Everybody likes to exit their boat with class. You don't want anybody taking a picture of you while you're getting out the car. Once you get out and you got everything shifted and you're together, you say, okay, all right. But the goal of the journey, watch this, if you miss this, you're gonna miss everything. The goal of the journey was to get Paul to Rome, not to save the ship. God doesn't care about the ship. The anchors that are dropped in an attempt to stabilize the ship. And here these men are trying to get off the ship, and Paul says, stay on the ship. You will not arrive alive if you don't stay on the ship. Excuse me, Paul. Why do you want me to stay on something that's getting ready to break up? Why would you put me in a church, in a city, in a country, in a nation at a time like this? Why would you ask me to stay in something that looks like It's about to break up. Why would you encourage me to stick to something that's about to be shattered? Why would you ask me to stay on a ship that's out of control? So these guys started acting like they were dropping anchors, but they were really trying to get away in small ships because they were not sure if the ship would be stabilized. But you see, God never promised to save the ship. He only promised to save the people. So he let the ship shatter, but only close to shore. Y'all ain't gonna let me preach. See, the anchor ensured that it didn't shatter too far to swim. So the Bible says that when the ship began to break, they had put ropes up under it to slow down its breaking, called helps, which were ropes to undergird it, to stabilize it against the storm. But the storm got to the ship. And when the storm gets to the ship, it is natural to conclude, if the ship is going down, I'm going down. If the job is going down, I'm going down. If the economy's going down, I'm going down. If the ministry's going down, I'm going down. If the people don't like her, I'm going down. If the people don't like him, I'm going down, because the temptation is to think that association brings about assimilation. But the reality is, you can be associated with something that you're not assimilated with, and it is possible for it to shatter in its original form so that it can be reborn in a new form. And sometimes we're so busy trying to hold things to the form that it used to be in that we're not open to how God is transforming it into another form. And the new form is going to be better than the old form, but we're in love with the old form and we won't let God do what he needs to do to create a new form. I decree and declare there's going to be a new form and a new system and a new structure and a new way of doing things and a new way that you have not seen before. Your eyes have not seen, your ears have not heard, neither have they entered into your heart the things that God has in store for them that love him. God's getting ready to do it in a new form, in a new way. And the problem with most church folk is, just like you were in the Bible, you only recognize Jesus when he comes in an old form. Whenever he comes walking across the water, you think he's a ghost, because you only recognize Jesus through your old vision. And when he changes his vision, you say it's not God. And there you got 12 disciples sitting on a boat saying Jesus is a ghost.